Hello everyone, welcome to our story corner. Today we are going to listen to a story of the great king Dasaratha. We all know him as the father of Lord Rama. But in this video, we will see the story of Dasaratha. As per Valmiki Ramayana, King Dasaratha's birth name was Nemi. But do you know why he was called as Dasaratha? Let's look into it. Before he became the king, Dasaratha joined the gods in the battle against Asuras. His skill where he could move his chariot in all 10 directions and he could fight with these in all directions earned him the name Dasaratha. He could easily tackle even 10 chariots bravely at once. This story shows why the gods respected his valor. This is a lesser known story about how Ayodhya became so protected under his rule. Dasaratha belonged to Ikshvaku dynasty, rulers of Ayodhya. He was a mighty warrior who fought for the protection of gods against demons. When Dasaratha was young, he went hunting at night. One day, using a technique called Shakdavedi, which is shooting by sound, he mistook the sound of someone filling water for an animal and shot an arrow. It was not an animal, it was a young hermit boy. Before dying, the boy asked Dasaratha to take the water to his blind parents. When Dasaratha took the water to the blind parents, he told them the truth. The grieving parents cursed him. As I die in separation from my son, you too shall die in sorrow when separated from your son. This curse will later become true. When Rama was exiled, Dasaratha ruled Ayodhya, one of the most prosperous kingdom of the time. He was loved by his people for his fairness and kindness. However, he had no children, which made him deeply anxious about the future of his dynasty. On the advice of sage Vasishtha, Dasaratha performed the Putrakameshti Yajna as the sacrifice for the blessings of sons. From the sacred fire emerged the divine being with the part of sweet rice pudding. Dasaratha distributed it among his 3 queens. Kausalya, who was worshipping Lord Vishnu, to be born to her, gave birth to Rama. Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharata. Sumitra gave birth to the twins Lakshmana and Shatrukana. The entire kingdom rejoiced at the arrival of 4 princes. Rama grew into a virtuous, compassionate, and brave prince. Dasaratha adored him more than life itself. When Rama married Sita, the princess of Mithila, Ayodhya was filled with happiness. In his old age, Dasaratha felt it was time to make Rama the king. The people of Ayodhya welcomed this with joy, as they all loved Rama. Preparation for his coronation began with grandeur, but destiny struck. Long ago, Dasaratha has promised his queen Kaikeyi 2 boons for saving his life in the battle. At the urging of her maid Manthara, Kaikeyi demanded Rama must be exiled to the forest for 14 years. Her son Bharata must be crowned king. Dasaratha was shattered, but he tried to resist. But his word was secret. He was bound by dharma. He had no other choice. When Rama, ever dutiful, accepted the exile, calmly. Dasaratha's sorrow grew unbearable. He fainted, wept, and pleaded for Rama to stay. But Rama's commitment to dharma could not be shaken. Sita and Lakshmana also joined him in the exile. Dasaratha could not live without Rama. Some versions of Ramayana says that in his last moments, as Dasaratha cried in Rama's name, he had a vision of Lord Vishnu. He realized Rama was not just his son, incarnation of divine. In that moment, Dasaratha's sorrow eased, and he left his body in peace, knowing Rama's exile was part of a greater divine plan. Separated from Rama, Dasaratha's heart broke. He remembered the curse of old parents and realized his time had come. In grief and longing, calling out Rama's name again and again, King Dasaratha passed away. We all remember Dasaratha as a great king, but also a tragic figure, bound by fate. His life teaches us the weight of promises, the pain of separation, and the depth of a father's love. His death paved way for the unfolding of Rama's history, the greater story of Ramayana. Dasaratha's life shows how powerful a promise can be. His word to Kaikeyi bound him, even when it tore his heart apart. He loved Rama more than his own life, and his sorrow at Rama's exile was so deep that it led to his death. We could see the father's love and his love for his family. The curse from his youth returned to shape his destiny. Our actions, even smaller ones, have long-lasting consequences. Even though Dasaratha didn't want Rama to leave, he still honored Kaikeyi's boots. Doing the right thing isn't always easy. It upholds integrity. So, Dasaratha's story teaches us, be careful with your promises. Do not make a promise if you cannot keep up. Live with integrity. Cherish your family. Accept destiny. And always walk in dharma. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe for more videos.